see if this works. Keep passing out, not red. All back in. Okay. Well, that was a first. Hmm. Oh shit. Oh. Can't grab the gun. Well, keep passing out. Stop biting. I don't want to die. All right. Let's take a good old multi, just to play my cards right. Random. Are you awake, babe? No. Whoa.
Hey, buddy.
Oh shit. Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, cool.
Where's your gun?
Uh,
Where's your gun? Is that the gun you couldn't drop?
yeah, the relog helped.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as
I mean, I know generally what happens, but what happened? Where were you?
So, a Zed, I aggroed a Zed, started running away from him,
Matt,
turned her. Can you hear me still? Thank you. But
all right.
anyway, I accidentally shot a Zed with it, with my gun. I thought it was a knife. I didn't see that I swapped to my gun. And then as soon as I did that,
I've
yeah.
seen that.
So as soon as I did that, I was like, oh fuck. So I was like trying to drop it and switch to my knife, and that's when I couldn't drop it, and I kept getting fucked up. So
Wait, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just giving you enough blood so you can stop passing out, so we can have a conversation.
yeah, yeah, that's nice.
You were almost there. You were like 3 pass outs away.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
beat.
when your blood's between 2,500 and 3,000, you pass out. Below 2,500, you die.
Oh shit. Oh, so
So,
when it's
sorry, go ahead.
completely empty, then what is it?
There is
Zero?
no empty.
Well, you
Just
know what
like
I mean.
no, you can't get to 0.
Oh, okay.
You can only get below 2,500. It's just like real life.
Oh, okay.
So when you bleed out, all of your blood's not gone. You just have so little blood pressure it can't operate the hydraulic organs in our body. You know.
Oh, I dig it. That's cool. The little things.
Um. So, so you accidentally shot a Zed,
Yeah, shot the Zed
and
with this Longhorn, and the bullet's still in the Longhorn. I didn't reload it. That's the weird part. So I shot it, freaked out, tried to swap to my knife. I feel like I swapped to my knife. Somehow I killed the Zed. I'll have to go on my recording. But but the Longhorn ended up in my hand again somehow, and I couldn't drop it after I was cut. And I was like trying to bandage, couldn't do it. So I sat here trying to drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Wouldn't work, and bled
you
out.
were getting cut by what?
I got hit by the zombie, and I was just trying to bandage after essentially, and I couldn't. I couldn't drop
So
the
you didn't
gun.
bandage, you healed. Like
Blood clot,
like
yeah.
it just healed. Okay, well that's not good. You're probably gonna get a wound infection.
Yeah, and it won't let me use my
Um,
alcohol either for some reason.
because you don't. I mean, does it show that you have wound infection?
No,
Okay,
just
that's why.
didn't know if you could do it
So there's a
before.
no. There's I think it's like a 15% chance that you can heal without wound infection. So
Oh
that's all
shit.
that happened. So you took extra hits. I'm gonna give you a different Longhorn. I don't trust that one. So
Cool.
where'd it go? Oh,
It's
am I
right
still
below you.
holding it? Oh, it's still there.
The old fucking
So
haunted Longhorn.
yeah, yeah.
That was the first I've
Uh,
heard of like the hand the
hand glitch.
the hand
Yeah,
glitch. Yeah, that's what I felt like it was.
yeah. So and if somebody was with you, they would have seen you with something different than in your hands than you could see. So I've got a video of Injexus fighting wolves, and he was fighting with his hands, and he died, and I saw that he had plenty of guns.
Yeah.
But in his video, he had a gun out, and he was shooting in what he called invincible wolves.
Right.
So it's just some kind of glitch that happens. It happened to me when I used to play. I got glitched with a teddy bear in my hand, so I was like
Oh shit.
massacring towns full of zombies with a pink teddy bear.
It's all in your head.
So that's what that's what it looked like.
Oh,
All
that's funny.
right. What do you think you lost because of the glitch when
Just
it comes to
blood,
damage
man.
stuff?
I wouldn't be in this state if I could have bandaged, essentially. So that's all I would need back. I don't even really care about the Longhorn.
Go to Whisper if you're not already.
How do you do
What
that?
did you say you need? Down arrow or up arrow?
That better?
See that?
There we go.
You see how the little bar where it shows the microphone, it should show
Yep.
one wave.
Yeah, I
So
see
that's like 10 feet, something like that. 2 waves, which is standard, is like 25, and then I think 3 is like 75.
Boom, boom,
So
boom,
I mean, it
boom.
doesn't make anything louder. It just carries it further.
Sweet. Cool, but
Yeah, that
yeah,
one's not haunted.
No, non-haunted. Hell yeah. But yeah, just blood and the longhorn, I guess. That's all I need. And even then, I don't. I mean, I could probably still get with what I got.
Do you think you had full blood?
I would say, you know what I mean, but I don't know. I got the video if you want me to send it to you after this.
No, you're good.
You know what? I mean, I got hit and I was just gonna try to bandage just like normal. I wasn't like, already
Um,
fucked up.
turn around. Turn around. Let me see your gear. Okay. Oh, cool. Let me get that. Let me get that rifle with the Arctic wrap. I want to see that. Or hold it in your hands. I haven't seen it yet. I gotta start fucking playing again. That's cool. I'm pretty. Uh,
You for real haven't played?
uh,
Why ain't you playing? Too
ooh.
busy?
Um.
I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of complicated.
surely you do some sort of playing. Like,
Well, I'm on a 4-month goal. Um, if we're gonna get personal, um, I I was pretty seriously abusing alcohol, because my job is Uber. I don't have a boss, and I don't have roommates, and I don't care to date, So I'm just like kind of alone in my own world and unchecked. And what I would do is I would, drink for like 7 to 10 days, playing video games, whatever, and then be
yeah.
like, oh shit, I got bills, and then I would work my ass off for like 7 to 10 days, and I would just be in this cycle.
Oh
Um,
shit,
and
dude.
and then before we just had two hurricanes hit us in October, a week apart, and just before the hurricanes, I was on like a 7 to 10 day bender, and I was like, all right, time to get your shit together. Then the hurricanes happened, and you can't get gasoline when there are hurricanes present. Like everybody, it's the only storm, natural disaster that you can see like a week ahead of time.
Yeah.
So people are like buying up all the gas, and I drive for a living. I drive 350 miles a day. So I couldn't work for almost 15 days. So I super fucked myself.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, all right, I don't got a choice. I got to work 12 to 14-hour days for the next 8 days, be able to pay all my rent and bills. And I didn't think I could do it because, I don't know, just after 8 hours, I'm like, I can't work anymore. But I had to. I was forced to. But I, I forced myself.
Yeah.
When I did 12-hour days, I was like, oh, this is not any different than 8 hours because I'm driving for a living and I love what I do. And I saw how much money I was making, like 8 grand a month.
Wow.
So, so I was like, all right, the 4-month goal is me grinding like crazy. When I'm done with Uber, I come home and I have 3 projects that I'm working on. 2 of them are the 2 YouTube channels. It takes a lot to edit these videos and even find more videos.
What's the
Um,
other YouTube channel?
but the other YouTube channel is on the Discord as well. It's called Mellows Uber, but it's
Mellows
it's
Uber.
Uber Anonymous Raw.
Okay.
So Uber Anonymous has always been my passion for 3 years. I've never been posting though. I've just been saving videos.
Right.
A little over 3,000 videos
I
over
know.
years.
That's
Crazy
crazy.
things.
Yeah. That's a lot of
You
videos.
know,
And you to be
guys
able
and
to
girls.
do it how you do it, like the 3 months out, dude. I wondered about that when I first started playing, and then when I found out that that's how you did it, and I was like, oh, this shit's all like 3 months old. Here I am looking for like an old base or some shit that I seen. And I'm like, dude,
That's why
this,
we do it.
yeah, this is 3 months ago. I was like, oh, well, that's cool. Thank God.
Yeah. So right now they're a month, but bases and stashes are not posted
Yeah.
unless the people are cool with it. So, um, so if those bases are still there in the current videos, um, those players want the smoke. So
Right.
that's up to them though. So, but yeah, it's heavily delayed. It wasn't intended that way. It's just, again, I had hundreds of videos saved up and started posting them. So the goal was always Uber Anonymous. That is what I wanted to do because I know YouTubers that drive for Uber that make $400,000-$500,000 a year posting these videos,
Yeah.
and I never seen anybody post videos like I'm posting. So
No.
that was the plan. went through a dark era, came out and had these servers on November 8th, 2023 is when we opened the first server.
Right.
Months later, I started posting the videos for the members to get them off my computer. I had 14 terabytes of videos, and my computer was dead. It was a fucking $3,000 computer. It couldn't do shit. So I started posting them on TK Raw, and within 12 videos, my channel was monetizable. 12 videos. That's not supposed to happen for a year and 3 months on average. So I was like, whoa. I didn't even know what the shit was. I didn't monetize for a couple months because I don't really care.
Right.
So, but I figured, well, let's see what the channel's making. I don't even know anything about this YouTube world. And so I monetized, and my first check was $349.
From YouTube?
And I'm like, whoa, yeah.
No shit.
Unfortunately, my account got hacked, and that money got stolen.
Oh, fuck.
All of my accounts got hacked. My phone got remote controlled
Holy
and
shit.
factory reset to stop my two-factor authentication. My Googles were taken. Everything was taken.
Who was someone after you, or was that just a random?
That's what people do is they look for new YouTube channels. It's apparently very common. They look for
Oh.
new YouTube channels for people that don't know any better and are
Oh.
about ready to get, like everybody that's been robbed or big YouTube channels, they have security. They have
Yeah.
accountants. They have shit like that. I didn't. So
No.
they took my money.
I wouldn't either. You know what I mean?
So
Not right off the flip.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had a simple password for like 20 years.
No shit.
And I got lazy and did it for everything. But anyway, I saw that Tomato King Raw was making money off of no effort, like just posting raw videos.
Yeah.
And I've seen hundreds of comments of people saying it's because it's raw. It's because it's authentic. It's not a production.
Right.
So that being said, I used to edit my YouTube Uber videos, but I was like, let me put them on raw and see what happens. So now I've been posting Uber videos for 4 months, and I'm halfway to monetization with no effort besides like clipping things that can't be on the internet.
Right.
You know, but outside of that, it's 3 girls saying that they're going to break up with their boyfriends this weekend so they can start their hoe phase. It's a guy saying he got into an argument with his girl, so he's going to go buy some really cheap prostitutes, raw dog them, and bring their viruses back to his girl, like to get back at her. Yeah, it's wreck shit. It's a girl having a guy call an Uber, a college girl. I'm 40. I don't look 40, but I don't look 20.
Right.
It's a college girl that the name says like Nick or something, and you know guys pay for booty calls, so it is what it is. So she gets in. I'm like, are you for Nick? Yeah, okay. And she's like, could you cancel the ride? I'm like, yeah, sure. Why? And she's like, because I'd rather go home with you. I'm like, no, that's not how this works. And that's a video.
Oh, it's for real? It's
tomorrow.
raw. It is raw,
Yeah.
huh? Like that shit's
Yeah.
that's crazy.
What are you looking at it?
I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, so
That's why I was like,
it's all
what YouTube channel?
it's
I was
all
like, what
raw.
other one? Let me look at it.
Yeah, Uber Anonymous Raw. So at the very bottom left of the Discord, I post the links to those videos every day, just like the admin view vids. So both channels are every day.
I mean, I've
So,
seen
like
Uber Anonymous. I just didn't know it was like a you. Oh shit, Uber Anonymous Raw. Is that you? You got the
Yeah.
fro?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, what's up? I would have not pictured
Girls get
that.
the girls. What can I say?
That's you, huh?
So
Hell yeah, bro.
now that's years ago. I'm like 50 pounds lighter at this point, but
Oh, you're skinnier than that? I was
yeah.
like, you're not even like a obese gamer or anything, like some fat 50-year-old that just couldn't get off fucking out of gaming.
No.
You know what I mean?
No,
That's cool.
definitely not.
I respect
So,
that.
but yeah, so I mean, I live for Uber. The shit that happens in Uber is wild. It's made my personal life boring. So now, usually what I'll do, because I only have like a 4-hour window a day to do anything, and editing takes a lot. So, and editing, it's not the act of editing, it's the Uber videos. The Uber videos, I have to watch every second to make sure that I didn't say or do anything fucked up. or
Right.
when the girls slide in the car, there's not a panty shot, or or something like that, or real sensitive information like addresses, somebody flashing a debit card when we're going to Burger King or something.
Oh
So
shit.
now, like this video, the one I did last night, which I think it posts in 3 days, the content was an hour and 8 minutes. So
What, baby?
besides the fact that I'm,
He's in here. Sorry. That's the old lady.
yeah, the raw content for that video was an hour and 8 minutes. That means I have to watch an hour and 8 minutes at a minimum. Then I have to chop things and rewatch it. So even though it's an easy edit, it could take 2.5 hours to post raw content of that video. So I only got like 4 hours a day. So 3 or 4 days is editing. Now if I'm not editing, then I do play one server. And I've got about 7,000 hours now, but I had 5,000 when I started adminning. I have never played a modded server ever,
Really?
like a wildly modded. No, nothing. I like vanilla.
What about
I
like
just
Karma
like it.
Crew and stuff?
Nope, nope, nothing.
Not
The
even
the
them, like.
most mods I've nope the
Yep.
most mods I've ever had are like our servers. It's the most.
I like vanilla too, dude.
So
I am right there with you. I hate modded servers with a fucking passion, dude.
well, because I hadn't tried it, I wanted to try something wildly different than vanilla. So I play Jurassic Island #4, which it's going to be named different in a week. But it's a PvE server
Oh,
with dinosaurs and a lot of other things, drug cartels,
damn.
and it's more dangerous than PvP. Like this server, it's so much more dangerous. So I fuck around there, but they're updating everything, so they're going to be down for like another 3 4 days. But that's what I play.
I
I
gotta
don't
play
miss
that.
playing. I don't miss playing DayZ the way that I used to because I am not like you guys. I am obsessive over command and conquering. I am obsessive over having 5 bases, having 10 cars, orchestrating a team to dominate relentlessly. I am obsessive over it.
Dude, that's like the
So
that's the way to play though.
I know, but it consumes all of your time,
I know.
because nobody does work the way I do. So
Right.
when somebody breaks into our base, destroys our 6 cars, my team is not like, let's go find cars. So it's me for 8 hours a day hunting down cars and car parts and bringing them back. I'm Susie Homemaker. I'm base bitch,
Dude, I
and
mean,
I love it.
I like that shit too.
But
For real. It's hard to find people
I
that
just
are that obsessive. I can't say I'm more obsessed than you by any means because you've been on this,
I know you're not.
this is your shit, you know what I
Trust me,
mean? But
I've
for
never
the
seen anybody like.
yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, if you see some of the videos, because I on YouTube, they're not worth watching in my opinion, but I have the very first day I ever played DayZ on recording. It's video #1, and I have the very last day that I played. There's 250 videos before the admin videos, and that's 2 years worth of straight fucking dominating. So
Right.
we only got squad wiped one time, and it wasn't even a squad wipe because one person was left alive. So
Shit.
I'm obsessive over being the best team possible by orchestration, not by skill. So
Yeah.
if I play DayZ, it's got to only be stashes. I don't want the responsibility of bases and cars and shit like that. It's just too much.
Yeah.
So, and I can't play our own servers. I would love to play Melkart, but it's got to get popular. And when we get both servers populated, I'm going to manage Chiemsee and play on the other one, and KJ will play on this one and manage the other one,
So we
if
might
that
be
makes
able
sense.
to, so we will officially might be able to run into you guys, our own
Yeah,
admins.
yeah,
That'd be cool as
yeah,
hell.
uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, we won't have powers on that server,
Of course,
on
yeah.
that map.
Of
So, but
course.
when we opened Melkart, we were in queue, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm playing," because I
Dude.
didn't have powers to it.
Oh,
So, and I
speaking,
ran into some of you guys,
oh
and you
yeah.
guys recognized me. And I'm like, "Fuck."
I've never, it's my first time running into you in the game. Well, first time, like, meeting you in game. I think we've been in a
Yeah,
couple phone calls before or whatnot, but It was cool. I was like, shit. Now as soon as it happened, though, I was like, I'm gonna holler at Mello and see if he comes. And here he came. I was like, oh shit, he Ubered over here. That's
It's
what I thought
it's
Mello's Uber
yeah.
was. I thought it
Oh
was your
really?
like
No,
rescue videos, like you know what I mean?
no.
Like you rescuing people,
Yeah,
like your admin. Like here, I'm a good admin. Like watch, you know what I mean? I come and help my
yeah.
people. That's what I thought the Uber
Well,
was.
it's funny because I could have just handled all this outside of the game and just deposited and talked to you through Discord, but I'm like, I haven't talked to him in game. Let me
Yeah,
let me go let me go load in.
yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah. So speaking of servers, so I don't. I
Hang on,
think I've.
real quick. Let me get a
Yeah.
let me get a let me get a lighter.
Oh,
Mine
you're
died.
good. Hey, Lori's gonna be here the 13th. Okay, tomorrow. That is tomorrow, ain't it? Yeah. I gotta go build a deck today. Yeah, I'll be quick about it. It's $800. You know what I
All
mean?
right, go ahead. Speak of servers.
Oh, Wayward will be with me. So yeah, so my sister, bro, is a freaking geek, bro. Like super nerd, and her boyfriend, even super nerd. He's an IT guy, blah 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 blah. Anyway, they build computers just like any other gamer, but they build computers. So they got like if I sent you a picture of her system, you'd be like, "Oh, it must be nice." You know what I mean? She just got the best of
Yeah,
everything. But anyway, they have a server too. They built their own server tower. Um, and they have
physical
servers.
server. Yeah.
Yeah, physical servers. I didn't know what a physical server was until she's like, "No, this is what it is." She showed me, blah blah blah. She's like, "You want me to make your own DayZ server?" And I was like, I mean, I don't know what I would do with it. You know what I mean? Essentially, at first. Um, so I don't know if that's something that you guys can utilize if I was able to access it to help you all
Um.
out.
So having a physical server, the only benefit of it is not paying the monthly.
Right.
So, and the monthly's not that big a deal. Um, I mean, it is if you're not. I mean, I'm getting paid by YouTube, so now I have, and it's not much, but it covers servers.
Cover
So
servers.
to me, I'm just like, fuck it. The videos are paying for me to rent. Now, when you have a problem on a physical server, you obviously need somebody to fix it.
Right.
So if something breaks on your server, you would have to leave it running 24 hours a day
Hmm.
because it's need to be able to play the game.
Be
So
operable.
you're going to have power consumption. You're going to have a breakdown factor because it's 24 hours a day every day.
Yeah.
And when something breaks, everybody's fucked until you get it fixed, until you're off work and you can pay for it yourself. And I don't want to deal with that.
Oh
I
no.
don't want to deal with it.
No, I understand
You
that.
know, so we can't really use it. Um, that's KJ's dream. He wants to run servers just like the people we're renting from.
Right.
Now, the benefit for you is the fact that you don't have to pay for servers. So if you did want to make a server, like a fuck around server, and just mod the hell out of it just because, well, you're only on your PC. You're the only server, so your performance is going to be incredible. You know, and you could just at will just make a server. You could
Right.
make a Minecraft server. You could make a Fortnite server. You just could just make servers.
Right.
So there's a limit to it when it comes to performance if you're having all of them on at the same time.
Of course.
You know, so with something that she can build, I would guess that she would be able to put somewhere between 3 on the low end, 7 on the high end servers operating simultaneously. So
Nice.
like we're on a dedicated machine. We have 3 servers. One server none of you guys know about. Um, and they are all on this. We pay for them to be all on the same machine. So the machine can handle 5 servers
Right.
without performance drop. We're capping it at 3. So we're paying the extra, you know, or not hopping on the benefit of 5 because we want performance to be smooth, unblameable. That's what we want.
Right.
So now, if you ever want to start a DayZ server like we are doing,
Hmm.
we would be more than willing to help you through the entire process of getting it started.
I think I would
We're
in the
also
long
going to
run.
warn the ever living shit out of you how hard it is to get any type of viable server going because
Yeah.
we've done it.
It's like getting people to
You know,
play,
it's
essentially.
yeah, because I mean the difference between 10 and 15 players is a big deal. 10 players, the server's dying. 15 players, the server is starting to thrive. You know, it's very hard to get people to play a server that nobody's on, as you can see. You
Yeah.
know, and we're not doing a ton right now, but we used to, and I just don't have the time right now until January to push the servers heavy and start
To market
seeing
them.
ads every 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually
So,
tried to market the
because I mean,
server just for my own sake, for, so I have people to fight, you know what I mean? So like I
sure.
would
Yeah.
I'd go on some of the Facebook pages and be like, "Hey, come play with me on my server," you know what I mean? And I'd show them the info on Chiemsee. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't
I
know
mean,
about Chiemsee.
that's why we chose it. So
Yeah.
we had I forget how many factors, but at least 4 factors on how to choose servers. So we want them to be smaller, beneficial. We want them to be old, and Chiemsee was out for 5 years before we grabbed it. We want it to be unheard of, never popularized. Um, and the amount of times that people keep coming here and are like, "Oh, I've never played Chiemsee," it's like it's fucking crazy. It's
Dude,
5
I
years
love
ago.
it. All the maps I have to play on
Yeah,
right now, the whole server list of maps I have to play on, and you see where the fuck I'm at. And it's not because of your YouTube videos. I'm not like a famous
yeah.
guy, and I'm not like super sweaty, but it's like, you know what I mean? I enjoy this map. I don't enjoy one particular gas zone, though, that I've wasted my fucking time on and died in. Like, what is that?
Why?
What's the
Because
one?
your fault or because of the map?
I'm sure ultimately it's my fault, but I don't know as far as the map how the spawning goes in that particular gas zone. It's the
There's a small gas zone split
that's
at
my
on the
favorite.
very south side.
That's my favorite one.
Okay, so you know that one.
Yeah,
And there's the big gas zone that is in the north. It's in tier
least
2.
favorite. Adam
That one?
Craft. Yeah, Adam Craft, dude. That place is garbage. Or
Wait,
somebody's getting the shit in front of
what?
me. Yeah,
Adam Craft. What?
yeah,
I'm just
it's
not
by the
familiar.
river and the tracks.
Oh, Adam Craftwork. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I just hate that one. I won't ever go back to that one. But Cool Rod told me, he's like, dude, I go in there and I find 8K suppressors and this and that, blah, blah. I go in there 6 times, I feel like. Well, 3 times. But,
Well,
you know.
the reason that's so hard is because there's only one suppressor of each rifle on the map at any one time.
Really?
So that's being increased now. Yeah, there's only one. So if you perfectly looted the south static zone and there's no rifle suppressor, that means they're guaranteed to be in the north one. But
I
they're
gotta
only
go.
there
I
for
gotta
8
go.
hours.
I gotta go. It's the helicopter. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, you can go.
No, I ain't tripping. They don't ever give me
But
good shit either sometimes. I got this field backpack
yeah,
from a helo. That was cool.
yeah, that's the only place you can get them.
Yeah, that was
So
sick.
So yeah, those now the rifle suppressors they have, and everything operates this way, but they have an 8-hour what do they call it, restock value, which means if you pick it up, it takes 8 hours before that rifle suppressor is going to be generated back on the map, unless it's already been 8 hours and nobody's picked it up. So if you pick up an AK rifle suppressor and it's already been 8 hours, nobody's picked it up, another one will immediately generate in, and it could have generated in just behind you where you just looted. So that's what Cool Rod's seeing, is he's seeing him getting lucky and them
Yeah.
regenerating in front of him or behind him or something like that. But I love the North Zone. Not to loot, but it's beautiful. It feels more like a static zone. It's
It
got a
does.
lot of cool visual features. It's a challenge.
It is.
It's a challenge, you know. Oh,
It.
and there's there's scorpions there too. So, but
Um.
yeah, I think that zone's really cool. But if you're gonna be efficient and like time for loot, you're gonna trade time for loot. You do it in the south zone,
Yeah.
just because it's small. It's small. It's manageable. All the Zeds are together. You could just kill all of them and farm filters
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not have that issue.
I love
You
it.
know.
That's where you can get the N4 and stuff. And then the southwest gas zone, you have to have NVGs for that. Am I not? Am I lying?
You're talking about the bunker,
The bunker, I guess.
the missile silo.
I guess,
You've never
yeah.
been.
Um, well, I've tried to
You've never been
use
there.
I've tried to use light like a torch, Of course you're in your suit, but then you gotta have, then it gets dark out of nowhere, and then you try to use a torch or a light, and nothing helps. I didn't know if
Right.
NVGs would
You need
help,
NVGs. Yeah.
so
Yeah, you need MVGs. You're gonna die in there, or you're gonna run out of there without exploring much. Very few people explore the whole bunker.
yeah.
It's massive. It's the only place. Have you ever been in Livonia's bunker?
I have not, dude. I
Okay.
wish I
Well,
have, but no.
you don't. Size won't make sense, but it's got to be 10 times the size of Livonia's bunker. And don't attempt it unless you have 10 full filters. I'm telling you, just
Yeah.
don't bother attempting it unless you just want to, loot a little bit and get out. But it's the only place on the map that you can get AURAXs. So if you kill somebody with one of those, they just did hours worth of work. If you
Oh,
don't count getting the suit,
are you talking about
it's the only place on the map.
the mountain bunker? Like on the mountain?
No, nope. That's you can get A1s there, you can get AK-101s there, and that's the only place exclusively that you can get black and green plate armor.
A1, what's
But
that?
no,
Is that an AUR?
A1 is the green. AUR A1 is the green bullpup. You cannot customize. It
And
just
then,
has the scope. It's 5.56. It takes
oh,
AUR mags.
and then the X is
So
the
the
one.
AUR-AX, that's the one that some people, usually like really good players, prefer over the M4.
Yeah.
So the AUR-AX has got some kick. It's loud as shit. It's stronger than the M4 and the M16. It takes the same mags, so it takes AUR mags and M4 mags. So you can pop a 60 in there.
Is
But yeah, it's a mean looking gun. Here,
is it
have you not
quiet
seen it?
suppressed?
Yeah, let's do this.
I wonder if is it quiet suppressed? Like I thought I've heard a suppressed AUR and it was fucking quiet, like 22 quiet.
There.
Is that the one? I said a AUR mag, and then you can put an M4 mag in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Throw the suppressor on it.
What the hell?
Here, I'll go around shooting. Not going on?
Nah.
Oh, am I retarded? Drop that real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's not the AK suppressor. Alright. I guess it would make sense it's the M4 suppressor if it takes M4 parts. This is what it sounds like. Just stay in this room.
Ooh. Nice. That is loud as shit, though. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds fucking. That's loud, dude. That's a little
Yeah,
too loud.
it's beefy. And then let me make sure there's nobody here. Yeah. So this is what it sounds like. Loud.
Wow. Oh, sorry. Hell yeah. What about the
Yeah, that's what it
Pioneer
looks like.
suppressed? Is that a
Super
good
quiet.
combo?
It's well, I hate the Pioneer. It is so weak. And I got a video of I forget who, but it was a 1v2. It was a really good video, and he took 4 shots to the chest. Didn't die. You know,
Damn.
and it's like it's just weak. But if you're a good shot and you expect a follow-up shot, anybody with any kind of armor, then yeah, it's excellent because it's the only sniper rifle that you can suppress with a real suppressor. You
Yeah,
know?
that's what I thought. That's what I was looking for. That's one of the combo I want to get one day. Get it stashed.
Yeah, I mean you can get it. I just wrote it off. I'm just like this is not
What
it's just not
about
strong enough.
the Ruger 22 with a bottle suppressor and a big clip, of course?
The
This good Z killer with a hunter scope. Like
you talking
the
about the sporter.
yeah, the sporter or the
I mean
22
it's a
rifle.
great it's yeah, it's a great Zed killer if you're into like euthanizing a town before you loot it. So that's the way I am. I want to kill everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You
From
know,
like with a hunter scope on it, you could probably take the whole town out from a minute away. From a little
yeah,
bit away. I
yeah.
just
I mean, it's
figured.
not strong. I mean, if you headshot a freshie that's got no armor, he's dead.
Yeah.
You know, the only gun that uh, can't kill with a headshot is the like with no armor is the 22, the Mark II.
Yeah.
Unless you brain shot them. If you hit them in the literal brain, which there is a brain, there is a liver, there is a kidney, there are lungs.
Damn.
Um, and you guys wouldn't know that. It just shows it internally.
Yeah.
But you can brain shot, or you can shoot somebody in the head with a Mark II and not kill them.
Oh
You know,
shit.
but it's the only gun that you can do. Unless there's armor. Armor's different. I
Right.
mean, if I hit you with a VSD in your helmet, you're dead. But at distance, you're not. The Lamas that won't kill you.
You like the Lamas?
So with your um, I I I like its sound.
Yeah.
Um, and I was just doing some testing with some Zeds because they're spawning kind of weird. And I could just delete them, but I just was like, nobody's around. I'm just going to have some fun. What gun would be fun to shoot the shit out of Zeds?
Yeah.
And I was like, Lamas,
There
spawning
you
it
go.
in.
Hell yeah.
So, but the Lamas is and it's equal with a couple weapons, but it's the fastest fire rate that there is. So it's a shredder. It's just you're stuck with 25 round mags. You
Damn, that
know.
sucks. Yeah.
So
That's
yeah, but for people, but it's also a pocket gun. Freshies can keep it in their pants. You don't
right.
even know.
Would you
You know.
consider
So
ever doing mods like quality of life mods like that? Not heavy mods, but stuff like that. Increase a mag for something like that. Hey, here's a drum mag for that. Would that be considered in your eyes like would that ruin your experience for vanilla? Something like that?
um, well, it's not that that alone would ruin the experience,
Yeah.
but the only reason KJ and I are doing this is because him and I had separate experiences when we didn't know each other, going to vanilla maps and finding out after spending so much time that the admins and the owners, they slowly get addicted to adding more and more things, and before you know it, it's not vanilla. They're
Yeah.
tinkering with the XML. They've got 3 or 4 quality of life mods because it's like you want to add mags. Yeah, there is a mod that like adds mags, and it just makes everything easier.
Yeah.
It's like adapt, choose. Like if you, like when I told you about the Lamas being stuck with 25 rounders, you're like, it's like, yeah, you're already thinking you're going to use something else. That's
Right.
the point. So then we're going to throw on code locks just so people don't have to tick through. And
Yeah.
then we're going to throw on what is it called, Wind Striker clothing, which is cool to have extra clothing. I think it's best to wait for official to add things like they did with Sakal's clothing. You're
Yeah.
wearing some of it.
Yeah.
That's cool for a lot of us that haven't seen clothing change.
Dude, I
So
know.
we're not going to add mods solely for the reason that every server owner and admin we have ever experienced keeps adding things in. And before you know it, there is no vanilla alternative. And right now, there are only 2 purely vanilla server sets. And that is the Struggle Bus, which they have all 3 of the official maps, and us, which we don't do official maps. So, if somebody wants vanilla but is tired of official maps, we are the only guys. And we don't have to explain it. We don't have to say, oh, well, we have this mod, and we have this mod, and yeah, we have this mod. We don't have to do that.
No.
You know, it's
Yeah, you're
just
right.
official Replica.
Yeah, that makes total sense for real. Hell yeah. Nope, I like Daisy the way it is. I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is, and I'm still learning. So
Yeah. How many hours you got?
I think I just. Oh man, what is that? 600, I think. 500.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're good.
I got enough to be deadly, but not enough to be deadly. Like all my craziest kills have been on this server, which you know what I mean. I have been getting recently. I'm just getting better. I'm starting to be more confident.
Yeah, it takes a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, it's like fighting, like in real life. Like you want to get good at fighting, fight everybody, spit in everybody's face. You're gonna become a real good fighter real soon. You're gonna get your ass kicked a whole bunch.
right?
You know, you could take the slow approach. You know, I like the slow approach. It feels more like survival. It feels
Yeah.
like we always say this. It feels like Walking Dead. They're not
Right.
trying to get killed.
No.
They're trying to survive.
No. And I
You know,
feel.
and they deal with
I don't know. I'm
yeah,
kind of in
they
a
just
fucked
deal
up
with things as they
situation
come.
with Daisy. Like, I even said it yesterday. I was just talking to myself, where I was thinking about when I got home. I was like, man, what kind of run do I want to make when I get home? Because I'm kind of fucked up. You know, I play Daisy every day. You know, it's a habit
Yeah.
and it's part of my schedule. But anyway, I was like, dude, Daisy ain't a game. This is what I said to myself. I'm like, Daisy is not a game. I was like, this shit's a way of fucking life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is all I want.
I would say to my team all the time, and I say it here too, Daisy's just a game, but it is so much more than a game.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, I
dude.
mean, people have gotten married, you know, in our team. You know,
Yeah,
like this is like, it is an alternate life.
it
It's,
is.
okay, now that I'm home, let's saddle up and hit that base. And we've
Yeah.
got to do these tasks first, and it's like, that is life, you know, to a dangerous level.
Yeah.
You know, where you could definitely let life get away from you. And that is what happened with me when I used to play, is nothing would break your heart more than getting off work and loading back in and seeing your base doors gone.
Oh
And
yeah.
you're just like, fuck,
Oh
dude, well,
yeah.
whatever I was doing, I'm doing this now,
Mhm.
you know?
Yep. But without that, then you wouldn't like Daisy. So
No,
getting
not at all.
rated is awesome. I want to
I
do it
would say
rated so bad.
a worse feeling than waking up to being rated, not waking up, but like logging into being rated, is dominating so hard that nobody can raid you for a month and a half. That really sucks. So, and we had that on KJ's old server, the first server. So, I
But you,
forget what killed the server, but it was only like 10 of us on there, and people knew where I was, but they they completely underestimated me, and it was like people just couldn't get through. They get a couple of gates, and it was just like building the gates back and just winning every day. And it was like, dude, I want to be hurt.
yeah.
So, and then I was. You know, you wish for that, and it'll happen.
Right.
So, and that video is labeled something like absolute number one worst Daisy in my Daisy, or worst day in my Daisy life, something like that. They got
Nice.
through everything. So it was the last day that I ever based. So I just loaded one of the cars that they left with all this stuff, and I just lived in the woods ever since.
Damn.
Fucking sad, but it's again, like you were saying, it is more than a game.
Yeah. It's just where you're
That
at.
hurt my soul, dude. That hurt my soul.
Uh, it's where you're at, dude. Just it's where you're at in your
Yep.
Daisy life, and it matters. You know what I mean? It really does.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All right,
Hell
man.
yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here. You can keep
All
doing
right,
whatever
man.
you're doing, and some people are starting to come on. They're not within 1,000 meters of you, but
Yeah, I
be
gotta
on
go
your
to
toes.
work, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
Adult
Then
stuff.
well, don't log out indoors.
Right. For real? Why not?
Yeah. Because I mean, you're allowed to if you want.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of lessons that me and my team have learned over time, and unless you're willing to log in and not move for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, then I would say never log out indoors because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You don't know if somebody's in the room next to you, you know, and that's happened. And we've, Solar, my brother, he logged in, and there was a person in front of him, and he just killed him. And it was like, that could have been the other way around, because when you log in, your character is visually in-game for a few seconds before you are conscious in the game. You've got your arms. If you've ever seen anybody log in, they got their arms spread out to their sides, like they're a mannequin, and then their arms go down, and then they can see. So you're just asking for it. So,
Yeah.
but if you're ready for that, like right now, we know it's quiet. We're not hearing anything but us. Nobody's attacking Zeds. Nobody's nothing like that. So you can have a little bit of confidence that you're alone.
Now.
If you're outdoors, you'll see that zombie, that dead zombie right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would always suggest, like, hiding just barely outside,
No, I get that, man. I for real get that. Hell yeah. All right, bro.
you know. So I would just park in bushes, so I turned my whisper up, by the way. So,
Hell
or
yeah.
go on a mountain or something like that. Something like that where somebody's not going to have the drop on you,
Yes, sir.
So, all right, man.
All right, bro. You
I'm
take
out
it
of here.
easy.
Have a good one.